Welcome everyone to Lubbock, Texas and Jones AT&T Stadium, home to the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And this crowd, as always, will be rowdy because they've been gearing up since early this morning. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Baylor Bears, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Bears will put total leather and we'll get started. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Texas Tech's offense will take the first swing of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on over.
No doubt, in rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will...
We're all talking about it, but it's just football.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably 45. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Slips through the line. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So the Baylor Bears offense will get the ball for the first time. And if these two guys wind up getting...
Does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keeping up with the speed on the other side, that's a different animal.
Might be different, but we're going to see this receiver work underneath on some drag routes. You better be careful.
Our pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Throws to the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical. And they'll try to pick up the first through the air. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about...
The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy.
12. Back to pass, it's Hammond. He's got the back in the middle. No chance to run, but still a good gain. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. They'll run the screen. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach.
That's perfectly fine. If I'm a defense, I'm going to give up some yards right there. Play deep, react to shallow, and really click. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
He will step out of beats. From the gun, the running back has it. Just steamrolling the defense.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the...
They'll throw it on first down. Finds his big tight end. How about this backer in pass 20? They'll keep it on the ground. Smashes through. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the... He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. Brought down at the 7 after... Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Quick strike complete. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough...
You know that. Go make the tackle, force the...
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bears! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level.
Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David...
Receivers right off the line. To the air, it's Hammond. They're trying to get to him. He's right on target. That's the kind of play that can really get you.
Numbers not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that, which is tell his nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights.
He's gonna pass. Finds a man by himself. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open.
And they'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touch.
To the air, it's McGowan. Unloads to the right. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make it. Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Running toward the tape. Discards him with the stiff arm. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup on. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
And has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Baylor!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels.
Oh, it's on the ground. Live ball. Oh, unfortunate. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the low. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Right on target this time. The Red Raiders are in the hurry-up. Confusion. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Red Raiders have their offense. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Makes the grab and gets the foot in bounds, and it'll be a first down.
9 for that down and distance, right? You saw how he barely got enough to pick up the first.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Not keep getting their quarterback hit.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Makes his connection. And he was loose and in the open field.
He has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the...
Oh, it's loose. The D scoops it up, and everybody reverses field.
Yeah, and you see wide receivers make those catches and try to get upfield and now turn into a running back, make something happen. And a lot of times you just forget to secure that football real tight. And you could tell DB got it out. Big mistake, big turnover, nice forced turnover by the defense.
And here comes the Bear offense. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job, opening holes, the backs of momentum.
Looking for a crease to the left. Can't get him to the ground. He now has 111 yards rushing in this guy.
All season. We knew and we thought he would be talented. He'd leave a mark on the offense. I don't think anybody expected him to be in the highest.
He's loose. At the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown Bears! And once he got loose, it was all over.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field.
Keep your head up. Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let it.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. Finds his big tight end. And that completion. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be... He's back to throw on second down. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. Well, they may have to give this guy a homestead exemption in the end zone. He spent so much time in there, and we're not even at in long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Got it set up on the outside. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. The way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse.
That's why recruit.
And the ball is picked off. He'll try to take it back. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Red Raiders! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Break some
movement here from the tight end. Using his legs, it's Boone. Got room at the 35. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to fence. Going with the ground game left. Runs through the tackle. Just outstanding vision from the young freshman. They'll throw it on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown Bears! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drop
onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one, they've been making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to...
It's reverse. Nice move to pick up yardage. Gets away from one, finds room. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he
gets some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
The throw to the outside is complete. Makes the... From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And the Red Raiders are threatening on first and goal. Dropping back, it's Hammond. He's got it. Oh, and he thought it. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. It's good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup.
They move the tight end all over. Quarterback checking off. Finds his target down the middle. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle.
Throws a nice completion there for Fitz. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
And I love working the slot receivers. Matched up on a linebacker or safety. I like working those guys in those matchups. Favorable for the offense for sure.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Coming up, to the air, it's McGowan trying to get to him. Keeps the play going. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Baylor! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On second down, he'll let it fly. Quickly to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before. On the board right before the half. Looking to go up top on first down. The freshman able to get home with the sack. A timeout. On second down, wants to throw it. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Baylor has it back with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Using the quick game. What a cut! Now he's loose. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
right out of high school, and somehow in the conversation.
He unleashes a long one. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have
The football, no PI.
He's going for the big play. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot of momentum. He'll try to pop the draw. Bulls his way forward. He's off to the races. Touchdown Bears! And the pummeling has started. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic.
And they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
Some plays in the passing game, and they get one here, trailing early in the third.
And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack.
On second down, just keeps firing. Caught in the backfield, it's Sticky.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide.
From the gun on third down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Johnson. A quick tackle made, but he's got moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Coming after him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And if your job is to irritate
Him down, didn't work out. Third and very long. They're setting up the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be fourth down.
From keeping drives alive. Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What did you do? You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and settle.
To the 28. Dropping back, it's Bennett. Quickly complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets it out fast. At the 40, there he goes. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the...
it all throughout the years, the big plays, the explosiveness,
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And this junior from the 11. He's looking to throw it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor! And the punishment has been extended. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, and you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.